Top 10 ways to make money at home. Bringing in cash at home is an exceptional region, particularly with regards to progressing self-disconnection. There are numerous approaches to work distantly, from offering your own treats to CFD forex exchanging. In this article, we have ordered the best 10 most reasonable alternatives that will assist you with acquiring pay or quit an exhausting office work. Also, in the event that you are as yet in question whether this organization is appropriate for you, we have momentarily portrayed its advantages and included valuable tips how to discover your specialty. Advantages of working from home. This kind of work has numerous unquestionable benefits. Happy with working conditions. You make the most ideal conditions for yourself. Inspiration. Your income rely altogether upon you. Thusly, you have substantially more inspiration than an individual who gets a fixed compensation while sitting in the workplace the entire day. Free timetable. You don't need to hurry to work each day, stall out in gridlocks or swarmed out in the open vehicle. Telecommuting gives complete opportunity as you set the timetable without anyone else. Reserve funds on work garments, transport, corporate dinners, and so forth. Vocation advancement. As you acquire important experience and new abilities, after some time, you will have a more significant compensation. 1. Contribute. There are numerous alternatives for bringing in cash on the internet, venture projects, the securities exchange, the forex, etc. Such zones of action permit you to get benefit from your speculations rather rapidly. Notwithstanding, it requires explicit abilities, an overall comprehension of the specific market's inward cycles, and high-stress abstraction from you. You can either twofold speculations or in a flash lose all your capital. A portion of the territories, as CFD exchanging, permit members to bring in cash on the ascent in costs as well as on their fall. The primary concern is to inconspicuously feel the latest things in the region where you intend to put your cash. Specialists suggest putting resources into various undertakings with the goal that you can cause a benefit in one in the event that you to lose cash in another. 2. Educate online. In the event that you have a showing foundation, worldwide accreditations, and are prepared to impart your insight to other people, think about web-based learning. This arrangement of classes has gotten particularly important in 2020 and keeps on being in pattern. Thusly, you can show dialects, sciences like maths, get ready understudies for entering colleges on the web, etc. Web-based mentoring isn't restricted to class and college information. You can show wellness, yoga, cooking, sewing, playing instruments, painting, and other helpful abilities for everybody. It is imperative to track down a solid stage, where you will search for understudies. 3. Become freelance writer. Any individual who communicates 2 or 3 dialects and realizes them well can bring in cash composing articles. You don't need to go to the workplace to be effective around there. You are allowed to be any place on the planet. Text content is essential for any site, and consequently, by enlisting on copywriting stages, you can discover numerous clients. Installment relies upon the rating, abilities, of a creator and the intricacy of a subject. As well as composing content for sites, you can create messages for publicizing leaflets, articles for online magazines, sites, news gateways, etc. 4. Handcraft. On the off chance that your leisure activity is sewing toys or preparing tasty cinnamon moves, why not make it your primary pay? Genuine month-to-month income straightforwardly rely upon the materials utilized and the interest for items, yet inevitably, your speculation will pay off. You can make elite cleanser, sew toys for kids, sew garments, paint pictures, and prepare cakes. It is trying to list every one of the alternatives. One thing is without a doubt, crafted works are mainstream these days since every item is interesting and made independently for every customer. 5. Become call center operator. This kind of movement requires neither specialized curriculum nor specific abilities. To turn into a call place administrator, you don't need to sit in the workplace by any stretch of the imagination. You can offer types of assistance distantly while being at home. Generally speaking, practically any cutting-edge organization has a client assistance division. Your errand is to get calls, exhort on brand items or duty plans, place requests, and pass them on. The field of action of a business can be altogether different, from payload transportation to internet preparing. Installment here relies upon the quantity of hours you are prepared to dedicate to such work each day. 6. Show yourself in SMM. You can begin advancing some organization's record on informal communities or advance your own page, getting cash from promoting. Since current culture needs new substance consistently, such work is reasonable for the individuals who like to invest a ton of energy on informal organizations and comprehend a particular crowd's necessities. You can begin a record on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, etc. What's more, in the event that you truly need to, you can dispatch your own channel on YouTube or other video stages. Fanatics of PC games can transform their pastime into a genuine occupation by streaming playthroughs on Twitch. The more you can pull in individuals and the bigger your crowd is, the higher your income will be. 7. Sell your stuff. We are certain that you most likely have a ton of things lying around at home that you don't utilize and can't discard them. On the off chance that you are an ally of sensible utilization, the most ideal choice for you is to offer individual things to somebody who actually needs them. It applies to garments, shoes, sacks, books, aromas, and all in all, nearly anything on the off chance that it is in acceptable condition. The way to achievement in this business is great item photography. Obviously, this method of bringing in cash isn't crafted by a lifetime. Eventually, you will run out of stuff. Notwithstanding, it will be a fantastic alternative for the individuals who are poor or searching for a task. 8. Work for stocks. Stocks are mediator stages that help sell items. They deal with every one of the authoritative and specialized issues, so your undertaking is simply to present your work. Clients can sell photographs, pictures, recordings, music, site layouts, and textual styles. For undeniable profit, your profile ought to have sufficient substance to draw in clients. Additionally, the dataset ought to be consistently refreshed with new works. You can distribute your photographs or music on one stock or pick a few locales without a moment's delay for a quicker deal. Simply recall that in the event that you place your work on different stocks, its restrictiveness diminishes and, appropriately, so tackles your job's expense. 9. Test products. Prior to delivering another item, any organization directs a progression of tests. You can assist a brand with testing their item and composing, or videoing, your survey. It is essential to distinguish potential bugs and portray your client experience and considerations about an application, site, or programming. Presently there are numerous online stages through which you can look for items to test. Installment is consistently unique and relies upon the particular task and brand. Obviously, enormous organizations have their own staff to discover bugs, however little independent designers habitually go to such independent analyzers. 10. Lease gadgets. It is another path for devotees of sensible utilization to bring in cash. On the off chance that you have furniture, a cell phone, camera, game support, smartwatch, or whatever other contraption that you haven't utilized for quite a while, lease it out. You just need to make a profile on one of the stages searching for such individuals and post photographs of the items you are prepared to share. Generally speaking, such locales offer the chance to reclaim a specific item following 6 a year if a client pays without delays. The large benefit of this method of bringing in cash is that you don't need to do anything by any means. Tips on how to find your way. Numerous individuals regularly have no clue about how to take in substantial income from home. Finding your specialty and getting cash from it in the home office mode isn't troublesome. Utilize our straightforward tips. When beginning a business, make an arrangement and put to the side the time you are prepared to spend. Pick just the course that offers to you. Maintain a strategic distance from questionable proposals on the profit market that guarantee large cash in a brief time frame. Try not to deny unrewarding offers, as they can assist with pulling in clients and broaden your crowd. Promote your administrations and items in informal communities by posting an advertisement on your page or making a gathering. Countless endorses will improve the probability that your promotion will be seen. Recollect that any work requires exertion. Along these lines, unexpected business guarantees about getting cash in a basic manner demonstrate that they simply need to swindle you. Obviously, telecommuting requires inspiration, control, and steadiness from you. Not everything individuals can work without a chief, definite cutoff times, and an unmistakable arrangement. You should control the work and draw up plans for finishing assignments without anyone else. Utilize the internet to the fullest to make money. With the improvement of current advances, it has gotten a lot simpler to discover a need zone of activity, and the greatest pay relies just upon you. Working on the web permits you to be in any country and any spot advantageous for you. The primary concern is a PC, or cell phone with internet access. We trust that you can discover exercises as you would prefer on our rundown or possibly decide the bearing of advancement.